What's up, y'all? It's your girl Slim Beauty by Janelle, and I'm back with another video. If y'all are interested in this video, stay tuned. Alright, y'all. So as y'all can see by the title, y'all know what this video is gonna be about. It's gonna be when I was stuck in New York City for a whole day. I think it was the worst. So pretty much I went back home last weekend, which the recent video that y'all saw is showing y'all that I went back home. I went on a train to celebrate my father's birthday and also spend time with my family, my nephews and things like that. Well, so basically how everything happened was when I got back on the train to come back to Rochester, New York, pretty much it was kind of weird because when I got on the train, normally their speakers are very loud, and I made sure I was a light sleeper through the whole process, when I first went back home. So coming back to Rochester, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna really go to sleep. It was just gonna be one of those things where it's just when I hear the speakers like I did the first time, I'm gonna get up. And I was noticing that that's what it was. The speakers were kind of dim a little bit, but I could hear when they say next stop this, next stop that. So long story short, basically I had to share a seat. Now, the first time I went to go back home, I didn't have to share no seat, and I won't share no seat because I just wanted to relax, and I didn't. But this time they were saying the tickets were sold out, and we was gonna have to share a seat. So, and they made an announcement, and I heard that announcement, so I had to share a seat. And on the process of us, going to our certain destinations, everybody them stopping and everything like that, I remember dozing off, but I didn't feel like I went to sleep for a while. I don't feel like I did, because when they said another stop, I woke up. So soon as I woke up, they was just can I scan your ticket or whatever? And I was like, yeah. So they scanned my ticket, and it was like, oh, you're going to Rochester, New York? I was like, yeah. He was like, interesting. I said, what's interesting? And he was like, oh, he was just like, well, they already called your stop 2 stops ago. I said, 2 stops ago? I said, y'all didn't say nothing. I didn't hear y'all say anything. I said, y'all, your speakers was all dim and everything. I just started to panic, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I started tearing up because I was so scared. And I was like, this is my first time doing this by myself. So it was just really emotional, I guess. I was angry, then I was scared, sad, all of that and around. And I remember them stopping at Rochelle, New York. It was some type of part of New York. I really can't. It sounded I think it was Rochelle. It was something. Y'all correct me in the comments if y'all know what I'm talking about. And it was just stay right here on this side of the station, and then there's another Amtrak train that was gonna come, and they'll help you. And I was just like, okay. But then on the other side of the train, it was the station, and it had the man in there. I was going up, and I would say at least twice I went in the elevator, went over to the other side, and went to the man. He acted like he couldn't help me. I mean, he was really on, he just gave that energy where this is what it is, and that's it. And not only, I don't think he was from the States anyways, the United States anyways, because he had an accent. So I feel like he was from Nigeria somewhere like that, or Africa somewhere. But I was just like, what is going on? I almost missed that train. I had to get on the elevator, run down the stairs when people was coming up just to get on the train, because they was literally about to leave. I had to knock on the door. I was like, stop it. The man was like, come on, man, we have to get on. I said, listen, this is my first time being on a train by myself. I said, I have to get to Mental Hall, Penn Station, so I can go to Rochester, saying stuff like that. He was like, okay, it's 45 minutes away. get on the train, get on the train. And I was like, okay. So I was just, I feel like I was hyperventilating. I don't know. I was on the phone with my mom. She was like, Deja, calm down. She was like, calm down. Like, don't let them see you, you know, all emotional. I'm saying to myself, I can't help it. Like, what else do I supposed to do? So that's what it was. And then I just remember going to Minnehaha Penn Station, and I was just like, okay, sir, because my mother, she had told me when I got off the train, she was like, oh, Deja, they have a, well, excuse me, something is mine. She was like, Deja, they have a ticket where you can, I mean, they have like a not a station, but a train that's going to Rochester tonight, and you just have to like call for it or whatever. So I went to the area of the Amtrak where you can like check your bags, and you can pay for a ticket. And I told them, I was like, I'm going on the train back to Rochester. I said, and what is the time? He was like, oh, ma'am, there's no trains that's out tonight or whatever the case. I said, wait a minute. I said, well, my mother just told me that they have a train coming out. My mother had to talk to him. They was like, ma'am, I think that's like someone doing like a scam online. Like, you have to go to the actual Amtrak. So they be scamming. They be using Amtrak name and be scamming so they can get their money. And I'm just like, what's going on? So I had to pay for a whole new ticket just to get back to Rochester, New York. I was so upset. I was waiting there, the Minnehaha Penn Station. I was waiting there for a little bit, but they said that they waiting area closed at 11. So I'm like, where the heck do I supposed to go? And I'm in New York. Like, for real, I was so annoyed and irritated. And then what pissed me off the most was, like, they all don't have no type of compassion. Like, it's just more like, well, you can't stay here. Well, you can't. They just so rude. And I was just like, y'all some sick bastards. Like, it just had me so mad. And then it was just like, well, the Penn Station is across the street, the one that's 24 hours. So I had to go there. Let me tell you that experience, okay? When I got there, it wasn't so bad. I had to show my ticket so I could stay there for the whole night. It wasn't bad. But when I got there, I was on the phone with my mom, and this man that was sitting across from me was just humming. I was just like, what is going on? Like, I was just so annoyed. And I was talking to my sister, and then, you know, people was getting on my nerves, you know, that was texting me. It was just so much. It was so much going on. But I was just like, why is this man humming? And he like, I was just like, okay, it's time to go. And then what really freaked me out, I ain't wasting no time. It was I don't think they were mice. I think they were baby brains.
Really?
Because their tails were very long. But I seen rats going up the wall. Coming back down and then going back up. And then I seen them like just crawling around. I said, Bags, come on this chair. I put her on the chair so quick and fast. I was so ready to go. I did not go to sleep at all. Do you understand? The whole time I was there, I did not go to sleep. I did not go to sleep. That was just like the worst. And y'all might see some clips in here that I put up of like the video of you seeing the rats just crawling around. Okay, but it was just so, and I was just so irritated. It was just like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. So that is, and I wish I would have had some food or something like that. Maybe this could have been like a real cute mukbang type of talk about when I was stuck in New York. And I was there for well, that's basically, like I said, it was kind of like a whole day. But it was like for 14 hours I was there. For 14 hours. Because my, I got there around 5 and then my train left like around 7:15. So it was a long time. And I did not go to sleep. I called out of work. I sure did. Didn't care. And that's what it was. That's what it was. I was so tired and I was so fed up. I was just irritated all in one. But I had my sister, I had my best friend. They was supporting me. My mom, my grandma, they was calling me, you know. We was laughing, talking about stuff. They was laughing at me, certain things that I saw there. It was very interesting. It was an interesting night. But I was ready to go. So that's what happened. I know some people said they wanted to hear this story, so I decided to put it out there. Not only that, it was kind of frustrating too, because I had a good time at home. Not only that, because I was celebrating my dad's birthday, it was like technical difficulties for his party, birthday party at the lounge that he was having it at. It was technical difficulty, so they could not do it at that particular location, so they had to do something around the corner. And so it really wasn't what it's supposed to been. But today he finally had his birthday party, and it's going well. Sadly, I'm not there. I wish I was, so I could turn on my dad, but things happen for a reason. But it was just like a whole lot of stuff was going on along with that. But I had a good time either way. I had a good time. Like I said, I needed the break. So if y'all liked this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click the bell to get notified when your girl uploads another video. Until next time, I see y'all. Bye.